the two ladies who were fighting?
We haven't had a fight, Your Honor. We had altercations, and it was between all of us.
Well, an altercation is a fight.
Okay.
Somebody had a fight and used pepper spray or mace. Who used pepper spray?
I did.
Who was arrested?
We both were.
Two of you. And what is your name?
My name is Raina Carr.
Who was holding the baby?
I was holding the baby.
Were you injured in this melee?
No.
What are you doing here?
My son was injured.
Your son is the baby.
Yes.
And this is his...
Grandmother.
And this incident happened on what date? Because I'm going to give you
July the 24th, Your Honor.
my version of the events. So this is it. You were both arrested.
Yes, ma'am.
Those arrests were ultimately, they dismissed them.
Yes, ma'am.
And you filed for a protective order?
Yes, ma'am.
And you filed for protective order?
Yes.
And you appeared before a judge?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have a trial?
No.
Did somebody take testimony?
No.
Well, tell me what happened with the protective order.
She denied it on both parties. We had a mediation. That was the
Just
first
a
thing.
second.
Yes, ma'am.
Take your hands out of your pockets. So you had a mediation.
Yes, ma'am.
That's like a trial.
Okay.
And you presented evidence.
Yes.
And you presented evidence.
No.
Well, you testified.
No. We sat with a person and signed a paper and said we would not disturb each other. That's it.
No.
That's what the mediation was.
Did the mediator ask you what happened?
No.
Yes. The mediator asked what happened with the why are we in court?
And you told her why you were in court?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you tell her why you were in court?
No,
Or you
ma'am.
just kept quiet?
Actually, we actually were able to show evidence on the 25th because the mediation didn't work. But
Just a second.
Yes.
So the mediation didn't work.
No,
We're going
ma'am.
to get there. The mediation didn't work and you weren't able to come to an agreement. So then you went to court on September 25th.
Yes.
Yes.
Did you have a trial?
Yes.
Can't we both say it? Couldn't we have said that 5 minutes ago? You had a trial on the order of protection. Your request for an order of protection and your request for an order of protection. And there was testimony taken.
Yes, ma'am.
That's better. And after the testimony was taken, the court dismissed both of your requests for a protective order.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not going to hear it again.
Okay.
There's only one part of this case that I'm going to hear, because the two of you had a fight. And while you were fighting, it is alleged that you were holding a baby,
Yes.
and the defendant, Ms. Williams, used mace,
Yes.
and the child was injured. So that you are the plaintiff because you are the child's mother.
Yes.
So you, in effect, are suing her for injury to your child.
Yes.
You are merely a witness. Sit.
Amen.
Now, were you present?
Yes.
I would like you to tell me from the point where your mother was holding your baby, boy or a girl,
Boy.
how he was injured with the mace. Did you see it?
Yeah, I was there.
I'm ready for you.
Okay, so on July 24th of this year, we were outside having a barbecue, and an altercation occurred with her child and another neighbor's child. Her child viciously attacked another neighbor's child, so the mother came over to speak to her about it. They got into it. The argument wasn't diffused. She called a friend over. Her friend assumed it was my mother because my mother was outside. Her friend attempted to attack my mother with my son in her arms.
Just a second. I'm just getting to the son. So your mother was holding her grandson.
Yes.
And
And so we went inside, and
who went inside?
my mother, my brother, my son, and I.
So you got away from the situation.
Yeah, but they were trying to break into our home.
Don't tell me what they were trying to do.
Okay.
You, your brother, your mother, who was holding the baby,
Yes.
went into the house.
Yes.
What happened next?
She pepper sprayed us while we were inside of our home.
How did that happen?
The screen door was closed, but it's still, you know, you can still. And she was that close to our door to where she pepper sprayed inside of our home, and it got on everyone, including my son.